Deadpool 2 is a superhero film and stars Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin. Now, when the first Deadpool film came out, it was unlike any superhero film I had ever seen before. In a market that was near saturation, Deadpool was a breath of fresh air. Here was a modern-day superhero film that wasn't afraid to hold back. And yeah, after a few rewatchings, its effect did lessen on me, but the first time I saw it in the cinemas was one of the most enjoyable experiences I've ever had. But straight after Deadpool, we started getting more R-rated superhero films, with even more set to come out. So yeah, even now, the market for R-rated superhero films is starting to get a little bit saturated. And yeah, after seeing Deadpool 2, while it is still a enjoyable film, in no way does it match the level that the first film had. And honestly, I don't have that many negative things to say about Deadpool 2. Some of the minor problems that I did have was the comedy sometimes was a little bit forced, and not all the jokes hit their mark. The film's story was really predictable, and at no point was there any big plot twist. Some of the action scenes kind of felt like action scenes from the first film. There's a chase scene with vehicles, the final action scene takes place at an isolated location, and most importantly, the thing that bugged me the most was the film was repetitive. This film, beat by beat, felt like the first film. It did, however, feel like an update with new characters, so that was refreshing. So yeah, other than what I said, I really enjoyed this film. In fact, I liked this movie more than I did Avengers Infinity War. The action scenes, I think, are a big step up from the first film. The fight scenes definitely felt more slicker, and the fighting felt like something you would see in a John Wick film, which is ironic enough since this film is directed by one of the co-directors of the first John Wick film. The comedy, while it does get a bit tiresome, it was still hilarious. There were quite a lot of funny moments that I popped big for, especially the mid-credits scene, which I do not want to spoil, but it's the best joke in the entire film. I even liked some of the new characters. Josh Brolin, who I still think did a better job as Thanos than Cable, he still does a good job. And even new character Domino was one badass lady. Overall, while the film does feel a little bit repetitive and a little bit cliche, I still have to say I had a great time with this film. Because going in, I knew what I was expecting. Just one big entertaining film, and I definitely got that. By no means not as strong as the first film, but pretty darn close. And yeah, while some of the comedy does get a bit irritating, some of the comedy references are genius. So yeah, if you liked the first Deadpool film and you're just looking to be entertained again, this is definitely that film. And by no means the best sequel, it was still better than Kingsman 2. And I'm going to give Deadpool 2 an 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you for watching.